In Quindío, Colombia, a shocking moment was caught on a security camera when a mother carrying her baby tripped and fell onto the road just as a gas delivery truck was passing by, missing them by only a few inches. The video shows her losing balance, hitting the ground, and the truck rolling past in a split second that could have ended in tragedy. Bystanders immediately ran toward her, helping her stand and checking on the baby. Unfortunately, both were completely unharmed. The incident has sparked conversations about road safety and how quickly everyday situations can turn dangerous, reminding everyone to stay alert and support one another in critical moments. This shocking story comes from Gansu Province, China, and it remains one of the most tragic highway accidents in recent years. It happened on the night of November 3, 2018, along the Lanzhou Haikou Expressway. A truck driver named Li Feng was operating a heavy semi-trailer carrying large cargo. Everything seemed normal as he approached a long downhill stretch. But suddenly, the truck's braking system failed. With no way to slow down, the massive vehicle began to pick up dangerous speed. As the truck approached the Lanzhou South toll station, the driver desperately tried to control it, but the truck veered out of line and slammed into another heavy-duty cargo vehicle. That collision triggered a horrifying chain reaction. In a matter of seconds, the out-of-control truck crashed into 13 small passenger vehicles, one after another. The cargo loaded on the trailer was thrown forward, smashing into cars and causing even more damage. Nearby vehicles, startled and unable to brake in time, collided as well. In total, 18 additional cars became part of the pylon. Emergency responders rushed to the scene. What they found was devastating. 15 people lost their lives, and 45 others were injured, including 2 in critical condition. 33 vehicles were damaged in the disaster. All of it began with a single mechanical failure that spiraled into one of Gansu's worst highway tragedies. But incredibly, another major accident occurred just 10 days later. On the night of November 13th in Baqiao District, Xi'an, a speeding cement truck collided with a minivan. Inside the van were 12 construction workers, all from a nearby worksite. The minivan was severely overloaded, far beyond its legal limit. The impact was catastrophic. 9 workers died instantly. Another died shortly after in the hospital, and 2 survivors were left critically injured. Both accidents raised urgent questions across China about vehicle safety, brake maintenance, overloading, and driver responsibility. These incidents remind us how a single moment, just one malfunction, or one careless decision, can lead to heartbreaking consequences. Stay alert, stay responsible, and always respect the road. The shocking video is based on a real-life workplace safety failure. During an unloading operation, large metal sheets were being handled without proper support. 3 workers attempted to steady a plate by hand, while another was being lowered from a truck. Suddenly, things went horribly wrong. The sheets shifted, and a cascade of plates came crashing down. The workers underneath were pinned, trapped between falling metal and rigid structures. Investigators later confirmed there was no proper lifting frame, no safety barriers, and the team lacked coordinated communication. This was not just a mistake, it was a critical breakdown in safety protocol. This tragedy underscores a dangerous truth. When heavy materials are handled manually, the margin for error disappears. Use the right tools, follow strict procedures, and do not gamble with human strength. This video shows an accident inside a wholesale store in Goiânia, Brazil. A forklift tipped over while lifting a load and fell onto 3 workers. One woman was seriously struck and taken to the hospital, but she is now stable. The store confirmed that an internal investigation is underway to understand what caused the equipment failure and to improve workplace safety. This video shows the moment Typhoon Matmo slammed into southern China, making landfall in Zhuan County, Zhanjiang, Guangdong. The storm brought winds of around 151 km/h, 94 mph, prompting authorities to evacuate over 347,000 people. Huge waves batter the coast, and heavy flooding knocks out power across the region. Now emergency crews are scrambling to restore infrastructure while residents ride out the storm's aftermath. The shocking video comes from an industrial worksite, where a pickup truck was slowly towing an unmanned forklift using a rope. A worker was walking beside them, guiding the movement as they approached a slight slope. But suddenly, the forklift rolled backward with full force, slamming straight into the back of the pickup. Instinctively, the worker rushed forward, trying to stop the forklift with his hands. This was a terrible mistake. The machine kept moving, pinning him between the two vehicles. Thankfully, the pickup driver reacted quickly, pulling forward and freeing the worker in seconds. Safety experts say accidents like this happen when towing is done improperly and workers underestimate the momentum of heavy machines. This video is a reminder. Even slow-moving equipment can turn deadly within moments.
Crime, documentary, die, back in between.
This chilling CCTV footage comes from a home in Samarinda, Indonesia. A young child is seen suddenly being dragged under the bed, as if by an unseen force, while the sibling nearby, who has a swollen leg, watches helplessly. The sibling screams for mom and dad. They rush in and with great effort pull the child out from under the bed. According to the mother, the child survived without major injuries, but the family was visibly shaken. The recording has sparked debate and speculation across social media. Was this a supernatural event, or just a bizarre accident? Whatever the truth, the video is a haunting reminder. Even ordinary corners of our homes may hide unknown dangers.
Documentary, die, back in between.
This dramatic video comes from Mount Semeru in Indonesia, which erupted on November 19, 2025, at around 4 in the afternoon. A massive ash column shot nearly 2,000 meters above the summit, reaching an altitude of more than 5,600 meters above sea level. Moments later, a dangerous pyroclastic flow, or hot cloud, rushed down the mountain, traveling up to 7 kilometers from the crater. Seismographs recorded the event with a 40-millimeter amplitude, lasting almost 17 minutes. Authorities quickly raised the alert level to Waspada, or level 2, warning residents to stay at least 8 kilometers away from the southeastern sector along Besut Kobokan. This eruption is a powerful reminder of how unpredictable and dangerous Semeru can be, and why safety zones must always be respected.
Documentary, die, back in between.
This is a chilling reconstruction. Two dock workers are taking a brief pause in a container handling area when a container forklift approaches. Suddenly, one worker loses his footing, and before he knows it, he's pinned beneath the vehicle. This is not dramatization for shock. It is a realistic warning. In busy dock zones with heavy machinery, complacency can be deadly. Forklifts have the right-of-way, loads block vision, and momentum is enormous. This tragedy could have been prevented. With clear warning systems, lights, horns, and strict rules for pedestrians, such accidents do not have to happen. Stay alert, stay safe. This terrifying reconstruction is inspired by a real industrial accident in Binzhou, Shandong. A worker was trapped when his legs got caught inside a shredder's rotating shaft, the blades pinning him in place. Firefighters were called in, and they rescued him by carefully separating the machine's shafts. But here is a chilling, unverified claim. Some people say a woman nearby pressed the power button, restarting the shredder while he was still trapped. If true, this could mean a catastrophic failure of basic safety protocols. No lockout system, no guard, no proper control.